One day I went to the market with my mom to help her set up, and then she showed up. She ended up buying kale from my mom. Obviously I was checking her out, and then she ended up coming to my stall 3-4 different times. I'm like, well, what's going on here? And sure enough, yeah, we hit it off, and here we are. Moved in with her in 2017, saw she was living on 7 acres. I grew up farming, so I wanted to make money off the property we were living on. And my dad always said there's gonna be money in food. Like, there's what, almost 8 billion people in the world, and everyone's gotta eat.
There's always so much to do, but there's nothing better than working for yourself and doing it with someone you love. Maple Ridge is awesome. There's a really good community here. I love being away from the city. It kind of reminds me a lot of being in like England, because I'm not a city person. I love my countryside, and we're so lucky with all the lakes and being so close to the mountains. And Alouette River is awesome. Farmers markets are such a big part of bringing communities together, because we've been bringing kind of vegetables to markets for like 3 years now, I think. We've met lots of people in that process, but we've also kind of become more known just because of the location. So people are always driving past, and then they see the animals, and then they see all the garden beds. People love being able to come visit and be like, holy moly, like that's where my carrots came from. People will message me being like, oh my God, the garden looks great. And they call it garden. I feel like it's more like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
We've got sweet onions and zucchinis, patty pans, French breakfast radishes. People love those. They're like the long radishes with the red and white. Everyone's always looking for them at the market.
Beautiful, yeah.
Got some kohlrabi, kale, Swiss chard, and yeah, beets, celery. I'm constantly checking the weather forecast, so I'm always like, I always know what the weather's going to be like, because we don't spray anything. More so the cauliflower, but slugs and caterpillars love it, so we're constantly watching that. So this is a really big white cauliflower. You go to the grocery store and you see how pristine everything is, and when you're actually growing it and you're not spraying, the amount of work it takes to kind of keep everything nice and pristine and beautiful looking, it's just a world of a difference. It's so much work, it really is, and it's long days. It's not for the faint-hearted. Sometimes we're pulling like 15, 16, 18-hour days.
And yeah, having dinner at 10:30 at night.
Sometimes not even dinner.
No, yeah. We were blessed with a baby on July 5th of 2020 during the middle of a pandemic.
He sits out on the farm with his toys and his dogs around him.
I'm glad he's grew up on the farm, not just maybe stuck on his phone or all these iPads and stuff. Like, he has all these goats, animals to go hang out with, and trust me, he's entertained every time he sees them, especially the dog.
All our animals are pretty much rescues, and we love it. Yeah, they're a big part of our lives too. Self-employment is the best thing, best, most fulfilling job ever. I wouldn't even call it a job. It's just a lifestyle.
It's your town, yeah.
It's a lifestyle. I have a little bake shop, so I make macarons, delicious handcrafted macarons. I bake a lot of them. I love it. So not only are we running one business, but we're running two.
It is fulfilling and rewarding to see that stuff grow, and then they sell it to customers who love it.
You build those connections as well with other vendors, and they can help you out. It's just a network of kind of caring, like-minded individuals. We're lucky to be a part of it. I I think we'll be doing farmers markets for a very long time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sundays are the most rewarding because once you finish market on Sunday and you've had a full weekend and it's been busy and you've seen lots of smiling faces, it's just such a great feeling to get home on a Sunday afternoon and just take a little breather. I think it's so important for food to be coming from local places and for kids to grow up knowing where their food's coming from, and that it's not just as easy as it is going into a grocery store. You have to, you know, grow it, and it takes a lot of love and care, and I feel like I'm always living in a little fairy tale.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them, and yeah, we have our own little fairy tale going on.
We do.
You're never going to be a millionaire from it. We're happy, and I think that's the main thing in life that you should strive for, is just to be happy. You don't need much to be happy. As long as you're fulfilled in your life, then that's all you need, and a good partner by your side.